How's it? IndianCowboy.sports.com. Let's see if we can try to get you a YouTube Premium winner today. We're working on a couple of different things that I think is going to excite you, that I think is going to try to get you this content a little bit earlier. But we are on a 3-in-1 YouTube Premium run. Let's see if we can get you a nice YouTube Premium winner today. I have 5 thoughts on YouTube Premium today. Look, I like the Denver Nuggets today. I think it's a great opportunity to take Denver. I love the fact that Miami comes off a great win against the Clippers, winning 119. Denver comes off a nice win against the Kings, but they didn't cover that game. It was 130-124. I think they have a massive letdown here. And I think Miami has a massive letdown here. I absolutely love the Nuggets here. A team that barely beat the Kings in their last game. A team that did not play particularly well. They shot only 12 for 38 from three-point land. And I think they step up here and they rout the Heat. I do think they probably rout the Heat. And I'm going to take the Denver Nuggets minus the 9.5 here. Oklahoma City, Portland. Look, man, Oklahoma City has not lost. Wouldn't it make sense if the team that has the betting scandal with the Chauncey Billups situation upsets them outright? I think they do. Oklahoma City did win against the Clippers 126-107. They've covered the last 3, yet they're only a 4.5-point favorite. Why? The Portland, comes off that 115-123 loss against the Lakers. They were 9.5-point chalk in that game. This is the same Portland team that beat Denver, Utah, and the Lakers. Absolutely give me the Portland Trailblazers plus the 4 here as a 32%. Only 32% of backing them. The Pelicans and the Mavs, I'm going to back the Pelicans here. Why wouldn't I back the Pelicans here? It does make sense here. You have a New Orleans team that rolls in here. The Mavs beat them 111-103 last time. New Orleans comes off their first win of the year, beating 116-112. They played well. I mean, you can't fault the team that had 10 guys basically in double digits. That's a pretty big deal. And then you have Dallas here rolling in, coming off of back-to-back losses. Dallas could step up here, but Dallas has Memphis on deck too, and I think the Pelicans can be a wonderful dog here. I'm going to take the Pelicans plus the points. Houston and Memphis, I'm going to take Memphis here. Look, Memphis comes off a tough loss in the last game. They did get Ja back, which was great. I love the fact that Houston comes off a huge win against the Mavericks and Boston. Classic letdown spot for them. Memphis coming off a tough loss against Detroit and Toronto, but they did get Ja back. And I think that'll motivate them pretty well here. And I think they get up for this game, to be honest with you. Memphis did beat them last time out last year. But Memphis is a desperate team, and they really need a good showing. Small lean on the Grizzlies here. Washington and Boston. This is kind of scary, but I'm going to take Washington, dude. And I'll tell you why. I know Boston's off of a loss to Utah. I know Boston's lost to Houston. But is this not Washington's Super Bowl? I mean, do they not get up for this game in the biggest way? So I could have egg on my face. This is my last lean on the board for a reason, but a very, very small lean on Washington and also a very small lean on the over as well. So lean on Washington and probably lean on the over is my favorite in this game. But I do lean, I think Washington can be an active dog is basically the essence of that selection. So your YouTube Premium selection today, as we try to go on a 4-in-1 run, is going to be on the Denver Nuggets, right? It does make sense. I'm going to back the Denver Nuggets here. Also a lean on Portland Trailblazers, also lean on the Pelicans, the Grizzlies, and the over between Washington and Boston. I'll have a lot of college basketball thoughts for you, etc. I'll have about 6 thoughts for you on YouTube Premium. 5 thoughts. I try to give you 5 thoughts on YouTube Premium. Let's try to go 4-in-1 on YouTube Premium with a winner today. Let's back the Denver Nuggets. And I hope you guys are doing great. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. We do have an 8-unit NFL selection this weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.